Good morning. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. What's the weather doing where you are? It is cloudy here. I don't think they're calling for any more snow, but there's an overcast. It's kind of gray. A lot of snow. I go into my gig tonight and going over some things this morning. I am Kitryn Marie. I do reside in St. Louis, Missouri, an artist, writer, speaker, life and business coach. Sitting here at my computer going over some stats on my blog, Pretty in Pink, Perfect in Paisley. I'm always amazed at the reviews of things that I have written years ago. When I started my blog, it was in association with the classes that I took, understanding that when you have a blog and you have a small business, or whether you have a large business, it is what I've always called the wraparound effect. Whatever you have studied, whatever you have learned, whatever has happened to you in your personal experiences, you transpose it, or back in the day it would be writing in a journal, but modern day technology, we have the computer where you can put it into a blog or a vlog, and you can, outfit of the day, or your favorite recipe, or how this situation affected you, what you learned from the situation, just a day in and day out of your life, and then you connect it to all of your social media. As an artist, I teach group painting classes. I teach how to put a vision board together. I teach creative-minded women who want to start side hustles. Social media is changing. I like to do in-person business, face-to-face. Online is great when you were marketing and you were promoting and, you want to get out there and you have a little bit of a shtick. And people get to know who you are and they associate and connect to you because there's something about you that is relatable. When I'm teaching my vision board class, it's based in psychology and life coaching because I studied that for just a little while with the intention to help me speak better to understand the situation that I was coming out of and the patterns in my own life where I felt I had learned so much about myself. It was now easy to take all of my life experiences along with what I had learned and turn around and teach how to put a vision board together based on where you were raised, how you were raised, your economic class, your socioeconomic status, the way that you were brought up with product of environment, and where you would like to see your life go, because there's a huge gap between what you used to know, who you are now, and where you would like to see yourself go. It's a matter of understanding, there's point A, point B, point C, and eventually you want to get to that other point, but you have to understand all of the choices that you have made that has gotten you where you are right now, and oftentimes it's just a repetitive of patterns. It is a recycle of the same behavior, the same words, the same act. Just because this is all you know, that does not mean this is all there is. And I write about that on my blog. Again, my blog is Pretty in Pink, Perfect in Paisley, imperfectionsmadebeautiful.blogspot.com. I have always been a writer, just like I've always been an artist. It is one of those raw talents that I enjoy. And being a July girl, emotions are always forefront. And from studying, if you have all these emotions all bottled up with nowhere to go, it does nothing but harm you in the long run. I teach that in my business coaching class when women are like, well, I have this idea, but I don't know what to do with it. The first thing I will say is get it on paper, write an outline, just like the old-fashioned kind of outline with a headline, a subtitle, and the 1, 2, 3 or ... jotting down ideas based on your emotion and based on where you want to see yourself and your business grow. I have a line of merchandise. You know, I've always sewed. I learned how to sew from my grandma. When you have these multiple streams of income, it helps a lot the lifestyle that you were trying to achieve. When you were writing a blog, you get to talk about all of those entities that make you who you are and to allow you to become successful. Traveling. When you were traveling and you are taking pictures, you were able to take those pictures and put them up on your blog explaining where you've been, who you were with, what was the experience, what was the adventure, and leaving people with a little bit of that. They wish that they were there. They wish that they could have gone with you. They've got it on their bucket list or their pay list. That's where they will want to visit, and they will compare what they've read based on your opinion, based on your experiences, and they will compare that to the experiences that they are having. You know, my business, KM Designs, it started out really, I was a photographer, traveled a little bit in the beginning, would get in my car and just go. The world has become so difficult in trying to just survive, and with TikTok going away, there are 150 million people that will lose part of their income based on our government saying that they no longer want TikTok to be a part of any of our lives. My question is, if it is such a data issue, why are they allowing the Chinese to come in and purchase up 34,000 acres in America? It makes no sense. If our government can't keep our children safe or keep us able to provide a living for ourselves, what is one app going to do to make that situation any better for us? You know, I don't like to talk politics, but I know how the last 10 years have affected me, how it has impacted my income, how it has ruined relationships, and how I have seen so many people, as a life coach and studying psychology, how I have seen people not wake up to the real fact of why they have not been successful in their life, because they've never really addressed the way that they have grown up and how they take in information. And if you are prescription drug addicted to some form, you know, you mask all those symptoms and you have no emotions and you don't have the broadband to study or to be aware of what is going on. But I am Kitryn Marie. I do reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, writer, speaker, life, and a business coach for today, for tomorrow. Be happy, be blessed, be thankful for everything. Fate turns on a dime. It is up to you to decide what side of the coin you want to be on. By all means, you know, take one of my classes. Reach out, Kitryn_Marie@yahoo.com. All inquiries are welcome. I am an open book. You may ask me anything and I will answer the best that I can. But you stay warm, take care, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye.